Welcome. This is Football Made in Ghana. My name is Fento Tahir Fento. Been a while, since we did a live show last week. We know them politicians they trade blows, so we will give them chance make them fight each other. But today we are back here, and we are back here to punch some people. First of all, House of Folk. Hey boy, what is going on? They go Algeria. They say they CAF for there. As they score them, and go send to the already come house. No me talk me, you know me talk more. That's if you check the Twitter, that's what he did. They say they shy, say score them as 4-0. But on a more serious note, what really they go on with House of Folk? Because last week after the 2-0 win, we all get confused. Give them say, oh, the manager self talk say, oh, he learned some sense, he learned some lessons from the WAC defeat where he go take into this game against JS Sura. But Charlie, we start the match, 37 minutes, 2-0. They come back second half, another 2 goals, 4-0, crash out. 2 attempts to make it to the group stages, they no fit do. Is it that House of Folk no good, the coach no good, the players no good, Ghana League itself no good, or it just be say it be the experience, you know, or it just that the Algerians be good, because today that be the issue we go look at. Then we go look at how House of Folk go fit strategize come back, because the season said they no start well. So going forward, how they go fit recover, then try to see if they go fit defend the league title. Kim Faisal, inshallah boys, top of the Ghana Premier League table. They beat Kotoko, Basa, it no be easy. Fabu. Kim Faisal, where they say they be the tenants. The tenants can't eject the landlords. They convert them. They beat them. 3-2, Basa, it no be easy. But Alaji Gusa say he won't win league. The Kim Faisal coach to say they no one win league. So who make we believe? What is the? He said they don't be ready for Africa. I like you to say we will win Africa. So right now, check like unity of vision, no they there. But what is it? Is it a blip for Kotoko, or you figure say maybe this is the beginning of some bad result? Because now 2 matches like this, they no win. Well, so what they go on for there? And then we'll go wrap up with some conversation on the KGL under 17 Super League. In fact, this be juvenile football under 17. Magdam Park, Medina Park. It starts on Monday. There'll be small matches that they play for there. We'll go have somebody on rep from the GFA. Can talk to me about what this competition is all about. So the show will be very packed today. Make you not go anywhere. When we come back from this short break, I go tell you how you go get in touch with us on the show. I go introduce my guest and we'll start talking. This be Football Made in Ghana. All right, welcome back. This is Football Made in Ghana. Before we go on, I beg, if you get any opinion on the show, send it to me. The number there your screen top +233 550 585 Charlie, last week somebody said, you know, as House of Folk go do the yawano, then Kotoko to. Or which one happened first? Sound like they play the matches at the same time. No, it be Kotoko start them around. They start them around 3 o'clock. We House of Folk start them around 5 o'clock. Charlie, you know, one day everybody basa. So right now we make interested. House of Folk, what's going on? Seriously. Samuel Boy, you know, he said he learned lessons from the WAC game, but the way we see the match, the way the match goes, I mean, I don't know if you really learned anything. But anyway, we'll go talk about that. I got the right guest just about for this conversation. I'm so excited. It'll be easy. May I remind you also, I just say within the week, and this matter you need, because within the week, then they say some amputee football, they go they go Tanzania, where they go win cup. They go win cup, no. Where they do video, where they say they make stranded for there. So as they win the cup there, government for buy them ticket, make the take come show Nanado. Ghana, everybody they use format. Make I bring my first guest, then we go talk about this matter. That I can't say. Be my first guest. DK, Charlie, why you make slow like that?
It's gone before. You think so?
But before we go to House of Folk, I'm going to talk about that amputee. You see?
But it be funny. No, the whole matter is funny me. The ministry go save them. But the ministry say, you they go, you don't tell me anything. Then I wake up morning time, I can't see videos say you put me stranded. But why you go do me so? If you don't really try. If they go ministry go tell them say, oh, we they go something.
Hey, Ghana. I drink as you,
Charlie.
Because the people say, and the matter is really quite simple. The people say, The federation for 4 years. So, and Puti Football Association trouble. Every day they court safe. You know, somebody wants to be president, somebody too wants to be president. Fights. So they say, sake of that, they don't even get proper association. So they missed 2 competitions already as a result of the incompetence of the association. So the players, they themselves, where they gather, where they say, some competition in Tanzania. So, you know, we gather on our own money, then go. If we win, we go do video. Ask me there. If we say we make stranded,
then we can't take it. Once trophy day there, then we can't take it. So they say, hi, president. They say, oh, we are stranded here. Then no. I don't say don't take 24 hours.
No. They got this money. They got this money. Ghana, you know how Ghana do. We don't like embarrassment. Like we won't.
I know the funny thing. Like, if they go the way they chew. Like they will see how
I mean that one there. Even that one, DK. If that one safe, like then choose where they do video say they can't participate in the name of Ghana where they make stranded. The government go buy them the ticket. Go buy. Just say they not go meet the president.
Oh no, I don't know my name.
But this one, if they come straight to Flagstaff House or Jubilee House, which one? Jubilee House.
Jubilee.
Now if it's Jubilee,
yeah. Oh, well done. Well done, my sons. You have made Ghana proud.
So as they go, ministry wasn't aware. Nobody knows what they did there. They just buy the mountain. Oh, you know the funny thing? The funny thing is, there are people who they buy their tickets go. No, the players be 10. Only 2 players where they from Ghana go. The remaining 8 come from Turkey. So as they come from Turkey, they play professionally for them. As they come from Turkey, they buy return tickets.
So they didn't go.
So they did Turkey. So as the government contact them, say, okay, we buy a ticket from Tanzania. Say, we know this Tanzania. We know we stranded in Tanzania. We did Turkey.
Oh,
so the tickets, they buy give them from Turkey. Where did the flag come here this morning? They go see president with the cap. Well, you know, say if you go show president cap there.
Go collect something. No, then think that thing.
I think about it.
No, then be smart.
I introduce my next guest, Mr. Achus Tamaklo, in his yellow.
My brother.
Jina o yellow endorse or Jina say, Mammy, aha, say, aha, no. Yes, hey, wait there be a new, yes, a young manager now. Tell you to say.
By God's grace.
Sir, right now your name is Kofi.
Me be Sunday born.
Okay. Okay, Kofi Annan.
Proper Koshi.
What about Kofi Annan?
I don't know about Kofi Annan.
From
I know about Zubairu Ibrahim.
From Kofi Annan.
I know about Mauli Wayo and Zubairu Ibrahim.
You
don't make me talk about them.
No. Let's talk about House of Folk because indeed they go Algeria. CAF Confed Cup after the Champions League they come down to Confed Cup down there. Maybe people say, okay, maybe this be my level. So they catch some JS Sora team where they ship them for Accra 2-0. The match said they dominate like they will score more. And people say, oh, even the JS Sora coach, he talks, say, oh, he agree. Say the match say like has for score more. So everybody get vim. Say, oh, this team they be like has to better pass them. If they go there, they go protect the 2-0 lead. My coach self talks say, oh, he learns some lessons from the first leg. So you know they go 37 minutes, 2-0. First half, 2-0. Second half, another 2-0. 4-0, 4-2 aggregate. Has a full crash out. Danny K, brother, what went wrong for House of Folk?
See, there's a bigger thing. The matter, I know be House of Folk matter.
I've had House of Folk the comment. No. I they put one out.
You see, me, I don't really like that thing. We they like tackle problems like on the surface too much for this country.
For look deeper.
The time Eduara go, how much they go collect? You know before. The time Kotoko go, they no go collect some. House of Folk go, then go collect some. Every time we go, we they go drink camp. But every time we go drink camp, then we go talk say, oh, the team no, or the coach no, or the players no. Charlie, when a standard for here, we no reach. That be the fact. We just no reach. You go feel dominate on the local scene. But if you come out go where you can't meet Charlie different level, then you go see your smoothness level.
But I don't agree with that. You know why?
Why?
Maybe some level they will not reach. Some teams they will not defeat. But some level they, like against JS Sura, nobody will fit tell me say this team where they beat House of Folk basa like that be better than House of Folk. You know what's the first leg?
You see, make I explain something give you. Make I explain something give you. This matter, Charlie, funny me safe. See, if you go back. In fact, make I just cite this example. Recently, I go Mr. Lepet in office.
Yes.
Where we dey chat. Where I ask him, see, how come? I ask him this very question, because me, I get feeling from my inside, say, we will go swallow goals, come back. So, I won't pick him mind, see what they feel about this thing. Well, I ask him, say, how come, say, we play so well against, without for here. We go there, then scatter with 6. Well, it be too easy. How come say in the past, Adriana them go, then go collect, Kotoko go, then go collect, Ashgo go, then go collect. Why say it always the happy way? Where is he? First of all, you don't go fit cheat nature.
Right.
Somebody did them a day, then fix them as structures. You the bab. The football a day, then fix them as structures. You go fit can't score them for here. As for that one day, you go fit, but trust me, if it be final, when they play for Accra here, you think say with that then JSR will show up the way they show up for here. It will be totally different. They not say it be 2 legs something. When they not say if they go minimum then they give you 3. So once they no concede 3 goals for Accra here, they are you see the post match press conference the JSR coach. He talk one gaga. He finish we get up left because he don't get time. He not say there's a match to be won in Nigeria. We don't have time to be doing. Can you win? Can you win? He not say he dey qualify. You the bab.
Yeah.
This one, see, when I football, it dey pain me. When it kind me of something where I talk for this very shoot up. It dey kind the time CKD in charge.
Yeah.
Where he invites the local players, where they starts them at 3-week camping before they see.
Yep.
Where I go that training session.
Where you can't talk.
I come back where I can't tell you say Charlie. No, see, there are levels to this thing.
Right.
You go fit bring top class coach. They make it can't handle this. I know it doesn't play. And see, and it's not by no fault of the players.
No.
But the football education,
see, they lack the basics.
The basics, in one day. You the bab so simple training drills. When me I see the standing inside safe, me I play football manager safe. I dey try understand what understand what CK they try talk.
Yeah.
But if you do the whistle, what you say make them do, then they run into each other, they come. Again, it is by no fault of the players. We forfeit, we forfeit.
That one they need. The matter you just talk, make I just add to him before you continue. Oliver Arthur came on the tracker 2 Mondays ago. He can't talk, say he go bring some international scouts to make they can watch Ghana Premier League match. 2 Ghana Premier League teams, they play where he say make he can't scout. He said after 5 minutes, the man tell us say we are here to watch only 2 players. But you see, the 2 players he identified is of 6'2", 117-year-old, 116-year-old. He said the rest of them all no be trainable.
You see, and it be sad because this thing always they happen. House of Folk go lose. Right now, I think House of Folk them matter. But we sack the coach. Why the players no be true? See, it go shock you say House go come. This season go mature. House still did the top. We still did dominate. Then we go back. The same thing will happen again. Then we go swallow we. Then we go load we. We go collect another 4. Then we go come back. We for fix. See, we for all these things here. It they start from grassroots level. Proper football education from the players to the coaches. Take everything some. You go see say in a matter of years. We in the talk. It go take time. But are we ready to wait that long? That be the thing. No. That's why we go try cut corners. But if we really make serious about this thing, we go sit down, we go plan, we go make sure.
Coaching
say,
education.
In the next 7-10 years, you go see say we go fit match these people. Because see, the time, make I just decide this. The time House of Folk they win the CAF Champions League in 2000. Between 2000 and 2004, the time Ghanaian teams they go Africa the force.
Yeah.
Check. You go see say the South African team they don't do anyway.
No.
They don't do anyway. They don't force. But then sit down, with them plan, when they implement the plan. Right now, almost every semi-final, you will see say one of them dey inside. Then they force, then they group stages, then they semi, then they win the competition. Because football they grow. Whereas football they grow, then decide to then go grow plus the football.
Of course.
It is simple
Times
things.
are changing.
Times they change. So we know if we rely on that same, hey, we get the players, we get the talent, you can carry some good coach. Charlie, people
see,
right now the football, then they teach them. Then they teach them. It not be just raw talent alone. Then they teach them. So if you don't reach, you don't reach.
So the issue is deep-rooted. Just looking at it from House of Folk, the players no good or that kind of perspective.
We not reach any solution.
The matter will be lost on all of us because, like you said, it not be only House of Folk.
Yeah.
We have seen it in the past 10 years. Let me put it that way. In the past 10 years, we made Champions League group stages once. Become Chelsea.
We go left
and
Accra.
Confed Cup group stages. I mean, come on.
We go left Accra, go North Africa or wherever, they will come back with pot bellies full of goals.
Yeah.
You swallow the goals all on the stomach.
Danny, hold your thoughts for me. A man that is very much in charge of the grassroots, training the players at the grassroots, making sure they get the proper football education is here. So maybe the matter you talk, that be the matter we can't discuss. How did the plan change that particular one? Any matter, he be member of the Ghana Juvenile Football Association or the Ghana Football Association Juvenile Football Committee. Make I put them that way. Today, then why you make your face like that? You
don't even know Ghana Juvenile.
I say Ghana Football Association Juvenile Football Committee.
Guy like that. Ghana Juvenile Committee. National Juvenile Committee.
It be pigeon show.
You see, today we will get you.
Ghana.
They back they you go see. Every day people they get us.
Everybody they pick mind.
Yes, every day they get us. This one, KGL president, and then this. You dey fumble.
Any man they behave like I catch you. Journalist.
You the fumble.
I catch you.
You go to the telescope, you go talk to you can so much. You can do it.
Charlie, this thing, it means a lot to us for the matter that I need to talk. And I'm very happy to say you did here because, and thanks for coming because I know what you did in order to make this show. Then you watch some juvenile football for Medina, where you do where you come in. The matter that I need to talk, I want to make it continue from there for me.
The matter that I need to talk be 200% right. Until we agree to invest in the basics, we will always be fumbling like you were fumbling in the beginning. You couldn't say that.
I go start this on my show. Well, like this. You did this the host.
I beg.
You gave him power. You did this the host on his own show.
Like we'll be fumbling and we'll be wanting all the time.
Yeah.
It's a fact. Fatal Ishaku. When we did baby jet, I saw him.
17.
We did National U15. I saw him. And I said, this boy has it. And there are some boys too. I hear some of them, Zelina is taking tour. Listen, until we see, to identify them there and give them, look at what Fatal is doing.
Yes.
It's a simple message to all of us. How many games did he even play for Steadfast? Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
Division 1.
He spent most of the time with the under-20s last season. Yeah. Most of the time.
Now let me go back to the times we got the great players that we were. Abedi Pili. Go and check. Great Falcons, RTU. Back.
16-year-old.
Jump left. Come down to Asamoah Gyan, Sule Muntari, Stephen Appiah, Lai Kinson. Come. So they were in Coast, Mamprobi, Sidas, Mighty Jets. Asamoah Gyan, how many matches did he play in Liberty?
Not much.
Michael Essien, how many matches did he play in Liberty?
Not much. Muntari, not much.
And I keep saying it, some of our coaches too are part of the problem.
But they are the biggest problem.
They don't want
coaching
to
education.
add the young ones into their squad. And I have issues with most of them. They always want to when macho. Football has changed.
Yes.
So this is a big problem. But you see, there's another problem that we have also not identified. Okay. The state funding.
State funding.
States must fund. This Algeria and Morocco, the state funds them.
How?
They've created an instrument. Okay. We've made proposals all the time. We met the Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports. Myself, I told them what the presidents told them, all of us told them. It is time we have a deliberate plan to say that, okay, when clubs are supposed to...
And if you, hold on, they have some small issue. So what we're going to do is say we're going to take some very quick break and have that matter resolved. We'll be back. This conversation is getting very heated. Make you not go anywhere. All right, thanks for staying with us. This is Be Football Made in Ghana. If you've just joined us too, we did talk about Accra House of Folk, my exit from Africa, where it dovetailed into the need to start doing the football from grassroots level. Say if you bring coach, bring Jose Mourinho, give him the players, House of Folk get no go anywhere because some of them lack the basics. And not just House of Folk players, mostly at the top level here in Ghana, when the players, they lack the basics. So we talk about grassroots football. We get some 3 people here, Daniel Kranteng, Gachuta Maklo, and Nimado. Nimado is in charge of juvenile football at the Ghana Football Association and executive committee member too. So then, before we go to break, then he did tell me about the need for the state to get involved in funding football. And if you continue.
It's very important. You see, from the administration level, if you look at the coaching, thank God we've introduced the Catch Them Young refereeing.
Yeah.
At least by the grace of God, we'll be having referees who help us, all of us.
That be,
in the next
and I'm
2-3
glad you
years.
mentioned by the grace of
By
God.
the grace
So
of
say
God.
by the time they grow, we don't corrupt them.
Oh God!
By the grace of God.
By the grace of God.
He need power. He need.
Oh.
Because you go for
A
the do
referee
this
will
over there,
do something
and you see the
that
corruption.
can kill
It is
people.
not.
He doesn't care.
That's the thing. It's the football administrators. The people who own the clubs. We did it. Corrupt the
know.
referees. So
Maybe
they
they
know that they support the system. But you go on.
Then I agree. The administrators play a part, but the referees too. Some of them too.
Of course.
They themselves were born. Oh yes, he doesn't want to change. He wants to live in that old thinking that I will go and change a game on my own. I don't like this man. I don't like that man because somebody says so. I'll just go and support the game. But by the grace of God, we have this Catch Them Young refereeing policy that was introduced by Kurt, and I'm happy FIFA themselves have recognized this, and I'm hoping that FIFA will even give him an award on it because it is the first time it's been done. Catch Them Young refereeing. Go and watch these guys, and we are hoping that we will let some of them even officiate in our super clash and our big games here, so that we'll start pushing them early. And
you want hold on. You won't put a 15-year-old
to
officiate House of versus Kotoko.
When he gets to the right, if we put a 15-year-old Fatal,
that's not only ambitious, that's dangerous.
And Fatal Shahaku, who was 15,
but
16.
Before we go even into that, you were talking about why you figure say if the state gets involved in funding our clubs, it will help we perform better in Africa. Finish that point for me.
Because the clubs will have enough money to prepare themselves.
So how should is it a case of handing the clubs the money?
No.
Or investing in infrastructure? Where for the government money for
who? Invest in the infrastructure. Right. They should also help the juvenile clubs to also become more resourceful. How am I going to say that? The coaches must be trained well, taken to, even if they have to go to assist to go and add more to it and come. When they select the best teams in the districts and they select the region, we should let them go to tours. Let the coaches go take them because they are young. Yes. However, they will go and develop them. Let them, and the administrators, their mindset too. Some of them, they don't want to change. They want to use somebody who is 20 years and say that he's 15 years. That one too is another problem.
So if the government gets involved, so give the FA money, send them abroad for training.
Let's put that structures in. Government should say, okay, every year, juvenile football, I'm giving $2 million.
Okay.
For infrastructure, so we have pitches in this region.
So I'm not even to cut you. The team we score has of JSR, right?
Yes,
you know who they own
208.
You know who they own them?
Who they own?
The oil and gas company.
The oil and gas company.
For Nigeria.
So go score them. They will give them juvenile pitches. Then the coaches too are giving training. Administrators who are giving training, the boys to get some kind of diet support.
Okay.
So from school, we can have a standing U15 team, U17. From school, we can have a team in Pram Pram where they are funded by the state. By the state. Their diets, their medicals and all that. And they are schooling, they are playing. Look at Right to Dream. My team, I'm doing something like that, but because the funding is based on me alone, so I'm not able to challenge them. But I can tell you, Right to Dream plays friendly matches with my team more than anybody in Ghana. Because my U13, U15, U17 in Ghana, in Accra here, my coach is the one who trains, and because he's also gone through some.
But you don't even have a pitch of your own.
That's what I'm saying, that I will not be able to compete with them because. But if the state put in these structures, every district there's this. There will be the district coach who is being paid by the state. The other people, logistical support people, the buses there. Some of these buses can be used for them. After school, they go to the regions to play games and come. Sometimes they will go to even the sub-region and play games. By the time they get to 78, we'll have so much quality in our leagues and then in the national teams. And by then, they've gone through proper training too. Because the training too will be proper.
Okay.
Proper.
So then there is the issue of the FA themselves. So at the moment, you guys, they organize this.
We are doing what
KGL and the 17 championship and all that. And you're playing them at AstroTurf at Magdan and Medina.
Yes.
There is the small issue, to quote Jurgen Klopp, there is the small issue of Pram Pram. You say the state for put money there, but the property belongs to the FA, and we see other federations. Hold on, sorry?
Okay.
No, we have seen other associations on the continent using FIFA forward money to build complexes just to host national teams, which will include the juvenile teams that
Thank you very much.
Why?
Thank you very much.
So you want to address that matter?
Yes.
Why can't the GFA do same to Pram Pram?
Because all the money that we got from the FIFA World Cup, all the monies, majority of the money was taken back by the state, because some people says we don't deserve to have that money.
Yeah, but the countries who are doing that have never been to the World Cup.
I'm coming.
How about
then
that?
The FIFA Forward, that is somebody's individual mistake also happened, because some of the facilities there, we were not in charge there, but some of the facilities there, you know,
questionable.
There's nothing I can do about it. We can do about it. We've decided to start to renovate, and you can see that we are putting up pitches now. By the grace of God, we want to make that place a village for our national teams, and we want to upgrade it to a level where that's why we had a board that has this big men in society. We have some big men on the board. We want to McDan and I think this man in Kotoko, my friend. Can you imagine that thing that happens? I've forgotten the name. The one in the oil industry. Kofi Aban and there's another. We've put them there. We want to see how best we can improve the facility and make it a state of the art. Because even when I went to Mauritania, I wanted to cry. Mauritania.
Yes.
Mauritania. I was so sad. Mauritania. So
Comoros.
yes.
That's why when you made the World Cup money matter, you can see the other ones they don't get more money.
But you can see clearly what we got. We have done it. We've done what nobody has done before. Look at the investment we've done in women's football, what we've done in juvenile football, which KGL Foundation has come on board to support. What we've done with refereeing, with the courses and all that, but still bending. The referees.
Very commendable.
Yes. Catch them young refereeing. Before you come to the infrastructure support we give to clubs all over the country. So ours, it's like we just in. After ANAS, after COVID, it's not easy for us. But you can see clearly, that's why we said we bring back.
There is a vision.
There's a vision to do it.
Here's my last question on that matter. With Pram Pram and transforming Pram Pram into a sports village, a sports complex like you want, what targets are you looking at? Where do you intend to get the funding from? Is it money you go get from the FIFA Forward money? Is that how you plan to do it? Or perhaps even looking for a private partnership to do it and run it together, perhaps?
We set up a team to work on documents, paperwork that will give us a proper way of presenting the bigger picture to other organizations. Okay. When it comes to what we have earned, we have done the CAF. We are doing the CAF assist one, UEFA assist. We are doing FIFA one. We are building them there. But you can see clearly we really need a lot of money to inject that, have a state-of-the-art sports complex. We need a lot of money, and I'm hoping that the board will come out with something positive, and then we can all push and we'll seek your support so that multinationals. You can imagine if a company like MTN, with all the money they are making, they can't even give us such a thing. They can name it an MTN Arena. There, it is nothing for MTN Arena. You mentioned the banks; they are making money. Zenith supported us, but they can do more. MTN especially, MTN. How much are they giving to you for the Swag Awards? Are they sponsoring this program?
50,000.
Can you imagine? MTN.
Headline sponsors.
The money MTN makes in Ghana in a day. Charlie, make we talk this. You guys for talk this. MTN forgive Ghana money.
At the moment now, they go into uncharted waters. We can't
denigrate
their brand here. We don't have
people for us of beat me. So
Anyway, hold your thoughts for me. I will come back to you. Actually, you get the last take on this House of Folk matter. I mean, you were just listening quietly to the two of them. I know, right?
The House of Folk, they won't beat me.
I don't know what your take is on this matter. The House of Folk disappoint 10 goals in Algeria. I mean, it doesn't matter if we lack the basics. That, on the surface of it, it's just unacceptable.
Yeah. It breaks my heart to say this at this point in the conversation, because it will feel as though I'm taking us back, because the issues Sami and Danny talk about, the issues, you know, go feel argue.
Yeah.
However, I also feel there are instances where teams will take responsibility for the incompetence.
Right.
And I think this game be one of them. Because look, for all the time Saoura dominates the game, you see the chances they create. Very little.
Yeah.
Rather, it came down to the goalkeeping errors. Like the first 3 goals.
This one, how do you conceive that?
So look, you go feed do your footballing education and all of that. Invest in the team, motivate the boys. But if they come where you can't feel like this, see what the keeper do. The first 2 goals. This one, it be inexplicable. It be something where no amount of education go fit change. If you shan, you shan. You see that thing? And so for me, what are the talk be say? It be one of those games. And if
look
this
at
go
the,
away,
look at the defending.
Look,
every has to go player for the front. Who are they marking?
The picture I post, if they communicate to me, say, and this particular, as if the boys, they no longer care. Like, from the corner kick, then just stand there, ask them take the corner shortly. You expect them go react to the ball, right?
All of them don't even need to press. It has to be organized. One person presses, the others pick up players.
Has to be set piece. Yes, you get players where you be assigned to say your man be this. If the cross they come, but
five of them were running towards the ball.
Yes, the more they stand, they watch the ball. They concede. So me, I feel say, look, this one be on them. There is a broader issue where we all the
deeper issue
but this game,
actually quickly, I understand say you go pin something like this on the players. But this be something where we see in the first leg. This be something where we see in the Ash Gold game. This be something where we see.
I know the pin on just the players.
So
on the team.
Yeah.
So I'll come to the
including the coach.
Yeah, the coach today.
Samuel Bodu.
And
that's
what they come to. Because look, the mistakes.
Your man cry.
The way they set the team up.
Actually, your man cry.
Well, what did he be very emotional?
So he cried.
Oh, I know he say he cried.
So you are saying that he cried?
No, if you the talk.
Oh, sorry.
I say I know see, but I know go shock me because me I say he cried before. Last season, the time Dreams beat Hearts for the he cried for the pitch top after the post match.
Okay.
So, but you see, say the setup where he exposed them to, he made them susceptible to all the counter breaks in there with that game.
Yeah.
This one wasn't so compact. And so even though you go fit talk say they don't really concede a lot of chances, still they don't give themselves the best chance to get out of this game with the result. So coaching wise, I feel say they not show an understanding of the dynamics.
Why they went there.
Yes. And so coaching wise, I felt the coach
they were lacking.
It was not good enough. The players themselves, the way they react to the game, for me also, it be disappointing. So they admit all of the things my guys they talk. Maybe going forward, one of the things we go fit do be the claps on them out. Because look, all of these things we they talk, fantastic ideas. But in the context of Ghanaian football clubs, Ghanaian sports administration and government intervention and response to the issues we have, the reality be say we're not going to get this response but even anytime soon.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So what the most feasible
until that
idea,
happens,
what we go to do be part of what Same they talk. Find very young players where you go to add value to them very quickly, who be hungry for success. Because one of the issues where I identify with the Hearts team be say, then because a lot of them be old players, then quickly they feel say then rich. There's not a lot of room to improve. There's not a lot of room, a lot to achieve. So make them challenge themselves. No, somebody like Nete, in contract, they run out at the end of this month. What really be the motivation?
It hasn't been great in the last
for a long time.
Yeah.
So there is that. The motivation will always be money. It's not always about money. Sometimes you need somebody where you feel say, it be now in career they start.
Yeah.
It be if for play.
So for sure, some. That's why when Salifu plays, his attitude is different.
See under 20 that we won.
Yeah.
Somebody will tell you we were not playing in the league, but when we are.
Oh no! Yeah. Bim bim bam. They were nicknamed.
But you see, they won.
It be the hearts, it be the desire.
There was something there, and traces.
Like Daniel always like to say, there's something about winning.
Yes.
If you win, you'll be remembered.
Yeah.
So sometimes they need that. That one, I agree that the players did not have that.
Yeah.
You didn't feel that. I also think, anyway, before I talk about this House of Folk thing, let me withdraw the causing financial loss thing that I said. That one was on the lighter side.
Okay.
They caused financial loss. But fact is, I don't think they planned the travel well.
And to make a
planning
point
of that trip.
Both trips.
Yes, both trips, Morocco and Algeria. However, they think they had difficulties. Some of them called me yesterday that they had some. I said, if you have those difficulties, let it come out. Let people know the difficulties you are facing. Yeah. But if you're having those difficulties and you keep it in you and you go and you perform like this, nobody will understand you because it happened for the first time and then it happened again.
These things they happen because of the structure of Hearts of Oak. Everything that goes through the executive board chair. Now, if you had a management in place, we'd be responsible for the decisions that they take. Things could be different. Because now everybody
people.
Yes, everybody everybody there, they take orders from the boss. So he's only there to implement what the boss is saying. If it goes wrong, it comes back to the boss.
I spent a lot of money.
We need to move on.
But that be why
we need to move on to this House of Folk matter. If not, we know we'll talk about your juvenile thing. The time will catch. Because time they run. Make I take some 1 or 2 messages first before we switch the conversation. This one says Samuel Bodi really learned something from the WAC game. He considered 4 instead of 6. Papa from Dansuma. This one says Accra House of Folk 10, Africa Cup 3. Why? It be basketball from Zigo in Kunkurantumi. This one says Fentio Charlie at the beg. Make doctors and nurses ask the patients we team them the support. We phobia people, our BP go high. So make the doctors no worry themselves. Give us medicine. As I say, send that message. This one says, good news, guys. I don't understand why we always play first leg in Ghana and later go to North Africa for the second leg. Is that the pattern? And also said the issue be say the higher ranked teams go play away first. So House of Folk, the team they play against, they get bigger pedigree for Africa than House of Folk. So you know your pedigree no rich, you go play home first. If you so they draw the work. So if like the Africa Cup of the African World Cup qualifies like this. If Ghana, if we did the bottom 5, if they draw us against Algeria, who did the top 5, we go play at home first, then we go Algeria. You go see. So the system there always designed to favor the top ranked teams. It be so easy. So Charlie, this one is just for force. Then make sure so your ranking go high. Make I read one more message. This one says, "Hi, friend. The need to invest in juvenile football, everyone agrees, is non-negotiable. Sami and his ESCO people cannot run away from the fact that they are among the key actors of our dwindling football fortunes. He's there talking about starting from the scratch. How many of these players get called up into our senior team when they grow up and sign for these local clubs that are being talked about today?" I think Sami made that point. He said our coaches are not willing to integrate the young players. So I think on that level, you and him, you are all on the same level. So the coaches are the people who they are not willing to integrate the young players. What make the administrators do? And you see, beyond that, by the time they spend some years in the league, you find that their progress has stunted. Yes, exactly, because they don't go promote them early. All right, but we'll do Ghana Premier League quickly before we talk about the KGL under 17. Kumasi Asante Kotoko this weekend, then take on King Faisal in the Kumasi derby. What a game of football it was! King Faisal ended up winning by 3-2. Let me show you the highlights. So that be the lowdown for the Zuberi show. Why for Nola? The Zuberi show. You and Kumasi. You very careful. Oh, but how? We are family. Very careful. Yeah. We are family. Very careful. In fact, the match, we all see the result. Move on. You don't fear say go turn the result. You go see. You don't run. This be very autocratic host. House of Folk, spend 43 minutes. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. You don't overrule your producer. Okay. Rather you guys say we for show some other game. Elmina Sharks to host. If I talk juvenile matter. Elmina Sharks, the host Karela United. Karela draw with Kotoko last weekend. So everybody figure say, okay, you know what, maybe they can't form, but Charlie, they beat Elmina Sharks. Sharks beat them by 2-1. Take a look. So the Abidjan Stars them a victory there. Make I show you the results. 4 results from match week 6 of the Ghana Premier League. The biggest result from there, BRTU winning away at Brekum. You see the very interesting result. Is it? Yeah. It became Pfizer. The way they stopped them. Pfizer was the derby match. 2-0 at halftime. And they shock. Hat trick. We all know what the biggest result. One was the last time. One was the last time anybody scored hat trick. They attack me like that. No, we for talk juvenile matter. That's yeah, that's where we they go. Where they want to worry you. I saw. So that be the full result talk things already. The table. Show me the table. You know, okay, the table no day, but that's how they talk of the Ghana table as things stand now. So that be the lowdown. Make I show you fixtures for match week 7 before we move on to the KGL under 17. So this weekend, this be the matches for look forward to. Dreams FC, they won over the weekend. They go to 11-1. There's Sergiana Stars, Great Olympics, Gold Stars and Bechem. That should be some match. Karela and Lions as well. Lagos City's breaking Charles. RTU, Mediama and Tamale. King Faisal, they play Elmina Sharks. Another 3 points for King Faisal, maybe. I don't know. Wafa, they host Ashanti Go. The last time they hosted them, 6 goals. Charlie, so we for keep an eye on that particular fixture. All right. Moku switch our attention to under 17 now. Now, the Ghana FA brought an initiative. It's called the Juvenile Interclub Competition. Wonderful competition. KGL have come on board. They sponsor the thing. They take place in the Medina Astrotef and Magdana Astrotef. Been divided into 2 groups. So I mean, you are the man that basically in charge of this competition. What's the format like? First of all, I just show you the results from the match they won. From the so these are some pictures from. I see the best thing I have seen from there be the video of the GFA president addressing the boys. He said, "Don't worry about mistakes. Don't worry. Just go out there and express yourself." But this be Sammy, talk me through the results.
Yes, this game, the Zeros and Great Eagles was the first game of the tournament. And Great Eagles are from Tamale, and then there's this Aboso versus Beavers. That was a goalless draw game. But we've introduced the penalty shootouts at that level so that the kids will start learning how to play penalties.
Like from 89.
So when there's a draw, you play penalties. So
yes.
That's where you see somebody won penalties.
Okay.
And then Wayashin do the same thing. They also won on penalties. And Wayashin are from what? Very good team.
As the name
very
suggests.
Good team. The guys are friends of mine. They are doing very well.
Where are top rankers from?
Top rankers are from.
Okay, don't worry. Let's go.
Yeah, I think B also. Okay. Then there's another team from Kintampo.
Okay.
Yesterday at Magdan Park, super.
Group B here. Take a look.
Yes. They played well, and then you see this Mal FC is also from Greater Accra.
Okay.
They and the Zeros qualified from Greater Accra. They won 3-0.
Okay.
And St. Anthony also did well. This is the team, St. Anthony. Yesterday, super fantastic game.
That looks very convincing indeed. 3-0. It's not close.
And they were playing football.
Wow.
What we want to see. And I think kudos to them. They are from Kintampo.
Okay.
And then today, I just left Medina.
Yes.
Wayashin had played, they won 1. And then there's another game ongoing now. A team from Tamale and then another team I've forgotten. Okay. They are playing as we speak.
Okay.
It's also live on Max TV.
Okay.
We just want to thank you guys for giving us this
for make highlights available too for those of us who don't get the rights to broadcast live.
Today we'll get it for you. I promise all the guys that today you guys will get the highlights of the previous.
So if the match people finish before package the highlights, sometimes then the rest of us to go fish show
promote it.
It helps. Thank you. It helps sell.
It's very important, and the boys even feel motivated. This is one thing I did with the Baby Jets and assisting. The boys, some of them had not seen standing behind the backdrop on TV, and so they love it. And it pushes them, it urges them on to do something. That's what we don't know. Those little things that we do for them. And I can tell you, go and take stock of all the players who played in this competition. You see how many of them will be in the next Premier League. And if the coaches use them well, we'll have a lot of talent for our national team.
So basically for the uninitiated, the people who don't know how you came by these 8 teams, just take us through how long the regional competition had been going on, how you came by these 8 teams. Okay,
all the regions were playing their competitions, the juvenile leagues, the Coast League. And then when the districts, they have their district champions.
Okay.
So in Greater Accra, we have so many district champions.
Yes.
So we divided them into 3 zones. So the district champions will meet and play. And then within the 3, there's one like that. And then we got 1-1-1. And then they all met again. Okay. And then they played finally. And then there were 2, because Greater Accra is bigger.
Yes.
Greater Accra and Ashanti is bigger. So they had the 2 finalists.
Okay.
They are the ones who represent the region.
Yes.
And then Ashanti region to the same. They also went
teams
through the districts. The district champions then played. And then they got the first and second to represent. But in the other regions, they had 1. The districts will play the juvenile league, then the district champions will play amongst themselves. Then one person becomes the champion, and he represents the region. So Upper East, Upper West, Northern, BA, and now all of them assembled here. And
how many teams overall?
12 teams.
Okay.
KGL is paying for their transportation, their jerseys. Wow. Magdan also supported with jerseys for all of them.
Yes,
FA, the president donated some balls, beeps, cones, and everything for them. That's from the KGL sponsorship. So KGL, to me, KGL deserves a national award. Why am I saying so? I've said it.
I agree.
Before.
Anyone that invests in football, they should be given some sort of leverage, at least.
Especially
maybe some
from the juvenile
tax
level where
here. It's
nobody has had interest.
Them.
And to pump in 1 million for 4 years,
wow,
it's good for us.
And the final will be when? How long will this run for?
It's
like
a 1 week program.
Oh, 1 week. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So
yes,
maybe by next weekend,
yes,
we should have the
be-
final.
yeah.
We will come support as usual.
You have to.
And then when we get the highlight, we'll show them on all our various programs as well.
Thank you very much,
Sammy,
guys.
wonderful program, wonderful competition. We go support it all together. Thank you
And
very much.
remember the
for
cat them young.
Yes, catch
By the
them.
grace of
Yeah,
God.
they are the ones. So
By the grace of God.
it's worth pointing out the referees for this competition are 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds. So it's wonderful. Thank you guys. That'll be one show for today. Until next time, do take care of yourself and bye bye.